I'm Alex Ray. Today, we're listening to Guts by Olivia Rodrigo. I just cried because of Take Two by BTS, so I'm trying to amp myself up again. If you've not follow me on socials, you know the drill. What I've heard about this album is either they don't get the hype or album of the year. There's no in between. My favorite song on Sour, I loved Favorite Crime. I loved Enough for You. Probably those two. Sour was a bomb album. If it came on, I could listen to it straight through. There's no skips. But as for songs that would make my top 100 songs ever, none of them are really. And it's not because it's bad. It's just I love Driver. I mean, Driver. Everybody loves Driver's License. You know what I mean? So that might be in there. But I love Favorite Crime. I mean, I love the vibe of Brutal, and I'm hoping that's where we're going with Guts. I hope we're getting more grunge. I'm a hardcore Olivia fan, almost as much as Louis, but this album is just brilliant. I'm excited. Tell me in the comments what your favorite song is. My Twitter feed has been exhausting. It's either all love or just meanness. And I'm just she's a young woman doing her fucking thing, making an imprint on the music industry, making some bomb ass music. Everyone should be able to appreciate that, whether you like the album or not. Newsflash, every artist ever takes inspiration from other songs. That's how music is made. We've got some good reviews in the chat, so here we go. All American Bitch. Here we go.
I am light as a feather and as stiff as a board.
Intriguing way to start out this album with a little acoustic moment, but I have a feeling this is gonna rock out at some point. I just can't imagine that this whole song is gonna sound like this.
Pay attention to things that most people ignore.
This is a very type 4 Enneagram song.
That make jokes about senseless cruelty, that's for sure.
It's very honest.
And I am built like a mother and a total machine.
Like a mother and a total machine.
Feel for your every little issue, I know just what you mean.
So far, from the song, I'm a type 4 Enneagram and a major empath.
I've got sun in my motherfucking pocket, best believe.
She said, I'm sunshine, goddammit. Oh, that is such a fucking shift, dude. I feel like the I know my age and I act like it is kind of a shot for people holding her to a higher standard. Men celebrities do not get the speech. Women celebrities, if they do anything anybody disagrees with, there is somebody on fucking Facebook or Twitter that says, well, they're a role model to young girls. They didn't say that they were. I don't remember her saying that she wanted to be a role model to young girls. I don't really give a fuck. If I ever go on tour, you should not let your children listen to my music. No, you don't want to do that. Men never have to be role models. They just exist and swing their dick around, right? So when she's saying I know my age and I act like it, she's guys, everyone's over and over, oh, she was 18. Oh, she's 19. Oh, she's 20. And she's yeah, I fucking know. And I'm being 17, 18, 19, 20 years old. That's what I'm being, and that's what you don't like. You keep reminding me that that's how old I am. Yet when I act quote unquote immature, you're mad about it.
I'm a perfect all-American bitch.
Yeah.
Perfect all-American lips and perfect all-American hips. My sky's green inside, dignity on it, all the time. I'm grateful all the time. I'm sexy and I'm kind. I'm pretty when I cry. All the time. I'm grateful all the time. I'm sexy and I'm kind. I'm pretty when I cry.
Oh my God. That's bringing it back to Misery Business came out by Paramore. Being a whore is not a bad thing. I've been a whore in my life. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not a slur. But every fucking girl has had that fucking moment, especially when they're in fucking high school. The guy you like or the other girl you like is dating a girl and you were that fucking whore. She's a slut. She's a bitch and I hate her. Everyone's had that moment. Now that you're older, now that you're an adult, of course you would not think that. You would be fuck that dude if he cheated on you or whatever. And that's what Misery Business. better than Revenge. Sure, they're not tasteful, they're not feminist, but like everyone's felt like that. And I feel like this album is going to be the I'm being cathartic and I don't care if it's like PC. That was like, I'll fucking be good cause my publicist said for me to keep my fucking mouth shut. I was told this transitions to Bad Idea, fuck me. Okay, so this transitions, I don't know if it'll do it on here. I am a slut. A fucking dirty slut for tracks that transition into other tracks. I mean, I love it. I love it. I've heard the song. I love it. I already know I love it. So we're going to listen to it though.
Haven't heard from you in a couple of months, but I'm out right now and I'm all fucked up and you're calling my phone, you're all alone and I'm sensitive.
I love shit that keeps people from putting it on shuffle. Transition tracks are like, no, I put this fucking song here for a reason.
Can't hear myself.
Probably not. So good. For what?
Fuck it, it's fine. Yes, I know that he's my ex, but can't two people reconnect? I only see him as a friend.
All I ever said.
I pull up to your place on the second floor and you're standing smiling at the door and I'm sure
That's kind of creepy visual.
I really can't remember when.
I should probably not. I should probably not. Seeing you tonight. It's a bad idea, right?
Fuck it, it's fine.
This is a song that people will find themselves listening to in like 8 months if they didn't like it initially, and they're like, well, fuck, I ended up liking it. I can't imagine that Alanis Morissette released music in the first place and people are like, yeah, this is fucking it. Love this shit. Gonna blast it. I'm sure Alanis Morissette was met with a, what the fuck is this? It's different, that's for damn sure, but... And now it's a classic. Now, like, everybody knows her music, right? You release this, and it's not an easy listen. It's not an easy radio sell. I fucking love it. It's my 90s grunge dreams. We all been there, girly. If I ever opened for Olivia, I would literally come out and be like, hello all, I am a boomer. This is from an angsty 27-year-old, and next you're gonna get the story from an angsty 20-year-old. This is the music I wanna make, for sure. No, that was not an invitation. Oh God, stop. You're a vampire. Vampire was written about you.
How do you lie without flinching? Ooh, what a mesmerizing, paralyzing, fucked up little thrill. Can't figure out just how you do it, and God knows I never will. And for me and not her, 'cause girls your age know better. Fucker, bleeding me dry like a goddamn vampire.
This was the only option for the first single. This was definitely the most palatable so far. You had to ease people in from sour. You can't go from driver's license, sour, to like Bad Idea right out the gate. Artists don't release the best songs on an album as singles. They release the songs that bookend the album as singles. So Bad Idea is probably the most experimental, the grungiest, like most 90s situation. Vampire is probably the most like her old sound. Vampire was to lure a mainstream audience. Bad Idea was like, okay, this is what you're gonna get. Like the old Olivia can't come to the phone anymore, you know.
You can't love anyone 'cause that would mean you had a heart. I tried to help you out, now I know that I can't. 'Cause how you think's the kind of thing I'll never understand.
This song makes me think of a very recent ex-relationship, especially that bridge. You date somebody who thinks they know better than everybody else.
You only come out at night.
That piano too, so like in the music video, she's like running, the piano in the back, the whole fucking song is dun 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 dun, the whole fucking time. You're like, fuck, I gotta go. It's like old horror movies, dun 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 dun. Like you're like, fuck, I gotta go. And then it climaxes like very nicely. Fucking love it. Fucking love Vampire.
Ooh, I care like perfect.
Okay, until that last line, did I ever tell you I'm not doing well? It was giving me like Jolene vibes, like Heather vibes. I worship this bitch. She's perfect. She's beautiful. Fuck her. Skin like puff pastry. Interesting. I do not have puff pastry skin.
Sexy, lacy,
Yeah.
losing it lately. I feel your compliments like bullets on skin. Dazzling starlit Bordeaux reincarnate. Little aren't you the greatest thing to ever exist?
The first one was like, I worship you. It was kind. It was very soft. And now the second verse is the vocals are kind of jagged. Like they're kind of, well, aren't you the greatest thing to ever exist? Yeah, she's fucking mad. And this feels angry. It feels fucking psychotic.
You got the one thing that I want.
Yeah, you got the one thing that I want. I will disclose. I saw somebody on Twitter say, this is literally all I know about the song. It was not on my bucket list for Olivia Rodrigo to come out this year, but like congratulations or something. And the comments, and the only comment I read was like, why do you think this? They said lacy. I'm a bisexual woman. I love gay shit. Love gay shit. I don't think that this is gay. I think that this is a very jealous girl on a pedestal, everything that she can't be. Do I want her? Do I want to be her? I'm gonna fucking explode. Everybody wants me to be fucking lacy. That is very August by Taylor Swift, that little transition. Remember when I put up and second? And just like the production of it. I'm sure that this Lacey person is a real person. I doubt her name is Lacey. I think that they made her name Lacey in this song. Lace is dainty. It's like a little doily. Like it's white, it's pure, it's fragile, it's beautiful, it's delicate. The S from Guts is gone. Was it gone last video? Shit. I missed it. G-U-T. We only got gut.
Lacy, oh Lacy, it's like you're out to get me.
Yeah, she's good. This is like I'm under your bed.
Lacy, oh Lacy, I just loathe you lately. And I despise my jealous eyes and how hard they fell for you.
Yeah.
I despise my rotten mind and how much it worships you.
I don't do this often. I don't say what I'm going to say often. And it's not being mean. If you think this, it's your prerogative to think what you want to think. I don't really understand how anybody thinks that this is I have a girl crush. This is, honestly, it's like Girl Crush by Little Big Town. Is that who it's by originally Little Big Town? I have a girl crush, but it's because she has you. It's because she has everything I want. It's because she's perfect. I despise my rotten mind and how much it worships you. I despise my jealous eyes and how they fell for you. Here's my interpretation of that. My interpretation is still, despite how much I fucking hate you, how much, like, I want to punch you in the fucking face when you compliment me, at the end of the day, I still would die to be you. So that could be specifically for this girl. On the other side, if it is more general about, like, the expectations of women, it could be more like, still, no matter how much I say I hate societal expectations of what a woman should be, please see All American Bitch, I still try to conform to them. I still try to be thin, pretty, whatever it is that she feels pressured to be. This vocal performance in this is fucking phenomenal. I don't see romance in it. I think it's like a Jolene. I think it's a Heather. I think it's a Emily, Dorothea, except with a little more grunge. Not a ballad. Same. Wow. This is hilarious. Okay, also the S is back in Guts. And god damn it, I hate what Taylor Allison Swift has done to me. Every time I see something like that, I'm like, they did that on purpose. Why is the S gone from Guts in the last one? But here, I love the little yearbook thing. Like, she was like, all I did was play fucking guitar, and it was just me at school. The ahs throughout this album are so fucking 90s, dude.
Wrong guy, searching how to start a conversation on a website. Talked to the top guy, swore it was his type. Guess that he was making out with boys at the whole night. Everything I do is tragic. Every guy I like is gay. The morning after I panic.
I like see lyrics or I see things happen and I'm like, oh no, like this is about to start some fucking drama for no reason. I'm pretty tired of it. That's one of them. But like, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think that it meant she was homeschooled. She doesn't know how to fucking act around people. She doesn't know like social norms. And so anyone that was nice to her, she was like, oh, they like me. But like gay guys are just like really nice and attentive. So I took it as that. I didn't take that as like a shot at like a certain ex-boyfriend came out as bisexual or like unlabeled. I didn't take it as that. I think that, I guess I've like liked a girl that ended up being straight. I guess that's as close as I can get. Yes, I was hoping for a little breakdown. Oh, and we're back, and we're back, we're back. I love that. Olivia Rodrigo's vocal control is the most insane, like ever. Like the way she can go from full belt, wispy, airy voice, like a nice, like little mixed head voice to like her lower register, like just doing the talky thing she does in Vampire. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Every songwriter's had that fucking moment. They're like, just put something in there. I don't care. I'm fucking done. It's making the bed. Oh, Guts World Tour. There it is. It's coming up.
Wanted so I got it. Did it so it's done. But sometimes I feel like I don't wanna be where I am, getting drunk at a club with my favorite friends, push away all the people.
I loved on Twitter, somebody was like, drunk at a club, you're 20, what club? Y'all, she's a fucking superstar. Like, she's getting into any club she wants to be at.
Who know me the best, but it's me who's been making the bed. I'm so tired of being the girl that I am.
It is giving Lauren Spencer Smith. She could cover this.
But it's me who's been making the bed. Me who's been making the bed. Every night I wake up, just wanna go dream. I'm driving through the city, the brakes go out on me. I read somewhere it's 'cause my life feels so out of control. Now tell someone I love.
That was, whoa. I read somewhere it's because my life felt so out of control. Damn. I mean, she's just in the tabloids. I mean, this is definitely the most honest song on the album. Like, I feel like I need to listen to this like 6 more times. When I got diagnosed with BPD, this is going somewhere, I swear. When I got diagnosed with BPD, I was told like you are manipulative. Like that is a thing that you can be, and I know that. I know I can. But since knowing that diagnosis, there are times that when I am the quote unquote victim, I'm not it wrong. That I convince myself, well, maybe I'm just manipulating everybody into thinking that I'm the victim. Maybe it actually is my fault. And it's kind of like this full circle loop moment. Fuck, maybe it is my fault. I'm just playing the victim. It's fake. Oh, I love that. Fuck. I love that drop. Damn, I love her voice there. Whoa. That is a fucking, yeah, this is a raw one. This is fucking honest. That's interesting that we're like doing 2 down songs back to back. She was very intentional about how this album went together. And we know that because she's got some transitions in there. Maybe making the bed is like this is how I feel, like it's all my fault. And then the logical song is like, I don't know. Why are you guessing, Alex? 2 down songs in a row is interesting. That's all I'm saying.
I fell for you like water falls from the February sky, but now the current's strong.
This is, I don't know if it's Maggie Rogers. I love the melody. I like where her voice sits on this. It's feelings. I have chills. I have tingles. Just do it again. Again.
Water falls from the February sky, but now the current's stronger. No, I couldn't get out if if I tried. But
Damn.
you convinced me, baby. 2 + 2 = 5, and I'm the love of your life. 'Cause if rain don't pour and sun don't shine, then changing you is possible. No, love is never logical.
Damn.
And all the things you did to me, you lied, you lied, you lied.
One thing about this album, there's gonna be a montage on the internet of me just making fucking sounds. I love the callbacks to lyrics throughout this album. So in I think it was the one before the last one, she referenced machinery, and in All American Bitch, she said, I'm a mom, I'm a machine. I don't know who it is. I'm not making speculation on who it is. I'm saying for fucking sure, this song is about the same situation and person that Vampire is about. Why do you know this, Alex? Huh? In Vampire, it says, how do you lie without flinching? How do you lie? How do you lie? How do you lie? 3 times. And here it's,
You lied, you lied, you lied.
callback, first callback, I noticed. Also, you built a giant castle with a wall so high I couldn't see. The castle of these people that you never cared about, but whatever the line is. It is about the same person, same situation, whatever it is. But Vampire is kind of like the hindsight's 2020. It's just the sadder, like, softer version.
Oh, and now you got me thinking 2 + 2
Oh.
= 5, and I'm the love of your life. 'Cause if rain don't pour and sun don't shine, then changing you is possible. You mean all those words you said. I'm sure that girl is really your friend. Problems are all solvable. 'Cause loving you is loving every argument you held over my head. Brought up the girls you could have instead. Said I was too young, I was too soft. Can't take a joke, can't get you off. Oh, why do we do this? I look so stupid thinking 2 + 2 = 5. And I'm the love of your life. 'Cause if rain don't pour and sun don't shine, then changing you is possible. Oh, love is never logical. Logical, logical. Love is never logical. I know I'm half responsible, and that makes me feel horrible. Oh, logical, logical. Love is never logical. I know I could have stopped it all. God, why didn't I stop it all? Instead, said I was too young.
Said I was too young.
Too soft.
I was too soft. All right. These are things he said to her. Said I was too young. Said I was too soft.
Take a joke,
I can't take a joke.
can't get you.
I can't get you up. Like, this person, if this is autobiographical, this person looked at her and said, you can't, like, you can't fucking bury him. That one took me out, dude. I don't know. Fuck. That's that one. You know what? The two, like, she literally structured this album. All American Bitch, like, fuck you and what you think. Bad idea, right? I know it's a bad idea. I'm gonna do it anyway. Vampire, fuck you, you bloodsucker. Lacy, like, I hate the standards I'm held to. Ballad of a Homeschool Girl. Wait, I fuck everything up. Making the bed. This, I actually put myself in this situation. Logical, but this is all half my fault, and I hate it. Like, literally, it's just like the descent that you talk yourself into circles until you're back to being it's my fault. Fuck. You ever think, like, what do people, like, when you relate to songs, did the people that did that to you listen to the songs and think, like, damn, I fucked her up? You know, like, I did that. This is adding me. I'm gonna take the blame. Or they just sit there and like, oh, wow, that's nice. Oh, who could ever do that? You ever think about that? You hear the song and you're like, oh, this makes me think of this person. Does that person hear the same song and be like, yeah, I fucking did that to her?
1, 2, 3. Wait, is this a song with the drums?
I met a guy in the summer and I left him in the spring. He argued with me about everything. He had an ego and a temper and a wandering eye. He said he's 6'2" and I'm like, dude, nice try. But he was so much fun.
That is every man on Hinge except for my boyfriend.
He had such
He's actually 6 feet tall.
weird friends, and he would take us out to parties and the night would never end. Another song, another club, another bar, another dance. And when he said something wrong, he'd just fly me to France. So I miss him some nights. But
I don't want to start a war by saying this, but like this, it feels like we are never getting back together. Like that same like screamy, like anthemic chorus situation. Doesn't really say anything, says a lot at the same time. It's like it's a glitter pen song, you know? Think we are never getting back together while you listen to this chorus.
Maybe I could fix it.
I swear to God, do not get in the comments or like take this to Twitter and say like, oh, she ripped off a Taylor Swift. Guys, people fucking like scaffold songs all the time in the music industry. That's what you do. But damn, I mean, like, yeah, that's it. This is big never getting back together vibes.
His car. I wanna make him lunch. I wanna break his heart and be the one to stitch it up. Wanna kiss his face with an uppercut.
Oh.
Need his mom to get him back. Just to
Tell her sucks.
So I wanna key his car. I wanna
Yes.
make him lunch. I wanna break his heart, stitch it right back up. I wanna kiss his face with an uppercut. I wanna meet his mom and tell her her son sucks. Yeah. I wanna get him back. I wanna make him really jealous. Wanna make him feel bad.
Oh.
I wanna get him back. Instead of getting really miss him and make him real sad. I want sweet revenge. I want him again. I want to get him back.
I'm nobody, right? But I walked in the studio and been like, I want this song. Like, I want my version of this song. And like, then we did it. But she definitely walked in, or her producer walked in and were like, we need a Never Getting Back Together. Make it rock. And they scaffolded that song for sure. I don't like Taylor songs that are like, we're never getting, you know, the hype, like pop radio songs. I don't like the hype pop radio songs usually. I know them because I'm a psycho Swiftie, but like, I don't like We Are Never Getting Back Together. I don't like 22. I don't like This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. I don't like shit like that. But this one is like her version of that on this album. This album as a whole, not to compare her, it feels very like Red, like in the whole ebb and flow of like, this is heartbreak in every aspect of it. And this feels like her version of 22 of We Are Never Getting Back Together. And I fucking love it. Love it. Love it. 10 out of 10.
Told my friends you were the one after I'd known you like a month, and then you kissed
Yeah, I did that
some
too.
girl from high school.
Okay, he didn't do that.
And I stayed in bed for like a week when you said
I don't know how to spell embarrassing. That's spelled wrong.
waited by my phone like a goddamn fool. And now it don't need a thing. God loves fucking embarrassing. Just watch as I crucify myself. For some weird second string loser who's not worth mentioning.
I will guarantee you right now in this moment that when they were saying like what vibe do you want to go for, she pulled up some 90s grunge like for like, this is the production I want, and she pulled up Red, like Taylor Swift's Red, and was like, these are like melodies, these are like, I want the entire like every aspect of heartbreak, of like coming of age. Guarantee you Red was an inspiration album that they had on the playlist. I've no doubt, because this on the other hand is giving Holy Ground, State of Grace vibes.
And I consoled you while you cried over your ex-girlfriend's new guy. My God, how could I be so stupid?
She's like, I'm so stupid, just all the time.
Version of me, and I damn near started World War III. Jesus, what was I even doing?
Oh,
Now it don't need
y'all, like God, I mean that you couldn't be more obvious like what this one's about. Like, I mean, I don't need to say it. Do I need to say it? Like, she said, fuck, I started World War III when I wrote fucking Sour over this fucking guy. Oh no. Oh, she's self-aware.
love's embarrassing as hell. I give up,
This one's given like big Paramore vibes from like Riot and probably more like Brand New Eyes, like big Paramore, Hayley Williams vocals vibes. That's such a Hayley Williams like vocal. I love that one. Guys, I'm going to be honest. I think at this point in my listening experience, I don't know what's going to beat it out for album of the year. I really don't. There have been other albums this year, this cycle, that I've heard that have good songs. They have good production. But this is the most cohesive album start to where I am right now that I've heard. And like every song is a banger. Like, and there have been some albums that I've listened to and said it like, oh, it's in the running, and they're definitely in the running. I've never lied about like, oh, this could be AOTY. Like they could be, but I go back and like when I listen to the album, I only pick like one or two songs. I'm like, yeah, I'll throw that on a playlist. This album though, like I'll play it start to finish. Like it will be kind of like Reputation. Like I play Reputation start to finish. And there's very few albums that I do that before. But like when you think album of the year, it's not, album of the year is not like, oh, three of my favorite songs are on that album. Like it's front to back, cohesive production, songwriting, vocal performance, instrumentals, all of it. And this one, I do not know what's going to beat it. Don't say good luck to me. I thought we were done with the sad songs.
We've nightmares each week about that Friday in May. One phone call from you and my entire world was changed. Trust that you betrayed, confusion that still lingers. Took everything I loved and crushed it in between your fingers. And I doubt you ever think about the damage that you did, but I hold on to every detail like my life depends on it. My undying love, now I hold it like a grudge. Now I hear your voice every time that I think I'm not enough. And I try to be tough, but I wanna scream. How could anybody do the things you did so easily? And I say I don't care, I say that I'm fine, but you know I can't let it go. I've tried for so long.
Dude, it's the threes. Like she's like, by the way, this one is about the same person. Like she's doing these little three like lyric pops. Like you lie, you lie, you lie. How do you lie? How do you lie? How do you lie? I've tried. Damn. I think that she doesn't try to get too cute with lyrics. She writes it like a diary entry, and it's the melodies and her vocal performance that like gives it so much hit. This Logical of Vampire is the trilogy. Vampire is the fuck you. Logical's like fuck. Part of it was my fault, and this one is like it doesn't really matter how I feel about it. It just hurts. Like it doesn't matter whose fault it is. Like I can't let it go.
I'm so tough when I'm alone, and I make you feel so guilty, and I fantasize about a time you're
like, that's Vampire. Like when I'm so tough when I'm alone and I make you feel so guilty. That's Vampire. That's like I'm making all the deep cuts.
a little fucking sorry, and I try to understand why you would do this all to me. You must be insecure, you must be so unhappy, not knowing my heart. Hurt people, and we both drew blood, but man, those cuts were never equal. Do you think I deserved it all?
Damn.
Your flowers filled with vitriol. You built me up to watch me fall. You have everything and you still want more. Try to be tough, try to be me.
Whoa.
But even after all this, you're still everything to me. And I know you don't care. I guess that's fine. But you know I can't let it go. I've tried for so long. It takes strength to forgive, but I'm not quite sure I'm there yet. It takes strength to forgive, but
Damn. I got it. Ooh. Yeah, it's just unresolved. Like it's like it didn't get any better. It's just like here's where we're at. Like it's just a very honest album. And it's honest in the way like shit hurts. I'm not gonna sit here and think about it too much, honestly. That's why we're moving on so quickly. I don't want to think about it. What is next? That is very like da, 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 da. I'm trying to think of what song that reminds me of? It's kind of like almost Colony House. Nobody's gonna know who that is.
Stopped eating cake on birthdays. Bought a new prescription.
Oh no, this is that song. I don't wanna.
To try and stay calm.
Same.
'Cause there's always something missing. It's in the shitty magazines. It's in my phone. It's in my head. It's in the boys I bring to bed. It's
Oh.
all around. It's all the time. I don't know why I even try. When pretty isn't pretty enough. What do you do?
You know what this makes me think about? Actually, it's like Ali and AJ. It's like, has anybody listened to their most recent album? It's giving those just like beachy, just like rock vibes. Not a ton of difference in like the sections, but like we're just vibing. What's important is the lyrics, you know? Lucky Again. Oh wow, yes, yes. That is what the fucking beginning made me think of that I couldn't place. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. And then but it sits into the vibe. Yes, yes. Lucky Again by Louis Tomlinson. That is what this instrumental and this production makes me think of. Thank you. That would be me live. A classic fade out. Surprise. Well, she started on kind of like a little guitar thing that picked up, and now we're ending on a low. It's interesting. Last song. Here we fucking go.
When am I gonna stop being wise beyond my years and just start being wise? When am I gonna stop being a pretty young thing to guys? When am I gonna stop being great for my age and just start being good? Let's stop being cool, be quietly misunderstood. I'll blow out the candles, happy birthday to me. Got your whole life ahead of you, you're only 19.
I'm going to be honest. This closing track is Breaking My Silence. Can we put the Breaking My Silence thing? I did not like I Hope You're Okay as a closing track for Sour. It felt like a B-side. It felt like she should have given it a couple months, came out with a new version of the album, said, here's a new fucking song, here's I Hope You're Okay. It did not make sense in the context of the album. It was just kind of like, it really felt like she was like, I really like this song and I want it to be on there. And they're like, okay, put it at the end. Like, it's kind of like it takes you out of this breakup moment. It didn't feel like a closer. It didn't fit anywhere on the first album. The whole album, track 1 through the almost last track, was about one breakup. It was about heartbreak and this one situation. I'm not saying I dislike the song and it didn't make sense on the album. I feel like she should have dropped it as a separate single or done it as a B-sides. And it is important. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's not a good song, but it made no sense on Sour to me. It's my cancelable moment. This feels like a cohesive end to this story. Because on this album, with Pretty Isn't Pretty and All American Bitch and Lacy, we've explored societal expectations of who she is and being great for her age and being pretty enough and being a good enough artist and being a role model. We've already explored all that. But also the other side of this album is like really bad breakups or relationships or friendships ending, whatever it is. Teenage Dream is also that. You're 19, you got your whole life ahead of you. She's like, when am I going to stop being just great for my age? Which we've explored. And also I've got they keep saying I have my whole life ahead of me. Don't be so sad about it. That also brings in the other half of the album. That's a perfect closer. I Hope You're Okay did not do that.
But I fear that they already got all the best parts of me.
The strings.
They all say that it gets better the more you grow. Yeah, they all say that
Yeah, nothing new. Yeah, I was going to say that.
it gets better, but what if I don't know? They all say, what if I don't know? They all say that it gets better.
Yes. Yes.
The more you grow, yeah, they all say that it gets better, but what if I don't know? They all say that it gets better.
Ooh, love that. Love, 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 love. Yeah, solid closer, dude. I saw for a second, I was like, is it my cat or is that the track? It's the track. It's the track. Oh, it's a baby video of her. Holy fuck, that's good. Y'all, I don't know what's gonna beat it. I really don't know what is going to beat that album. That is my favorite album that I've listened to, like new album that I've listened to on the stream, on the YouTube channel. Front to back, cohesive. I love every single song. It makes complete sense why every single song is where it is. I have no critiques, literally whatsoever. Like I saw some tweet that was like, "Oh, I don't think a callback Hannah Montana album like deserves 100 out of 100." Like, what do you where is Hannah Montana? What the fuck are you talking? Like, do you know what 90s music is? I might start being a little bitchy over this album. I'm gonna be honest. Like, but from top to bottom, songwriting, vocal performance, production, instrumentals, she came back. She fucking came back.